Alright, everybody, we are finally live for the pre-stream. We had some car difficulties that have delayed us, but we are going to be getting out on the Tusk River here shortly in the next few minutes. Just trying to get everybody set up so that way we can do this. Just getting everything set up. Really wish TikTok made this a little bit more colorblind friendly instead of making the button commands to be neon, like a neon red on a black background. Makes it very difficult to see. All right, TikTok, we're getting you guys set up as well now. Don't know why it's not letting me do what I normally do. Huh. That's interesting. So TikTok, for some reason, it will not allow me to do. It won't let me do dual camera at the moment. So hopefully I'll get that fixed for the bigger stream this afternoon. But for now, we're just going to go with it like this. Because we just need to get out on to the water. Just got to hook my anchor up, and then we will start working our way out. And unfortunately, this water is a little chilly. Alright, I think it should be good to go, at least for right now. Do need to take these off. So we have rigged up with the rod that broke last week. We re-rigged it with braid set up to do drop shotting if we get into a situation where that seems helpful. So, we are about to take off here. Get a little bit more in the water before. All right. All right, we are out. We're out. So we will be out on this stream at least for the next about 45 minutes or so. And then those of you that want to stay will need to switch over to all of the Kingdom on the Road streams. So if you're on things that are regular old Ministry Misfits or KFM, you will find that stream coming up here at 10 o'clock on these channels. If you're on any of the outdoors channels, you're going to have to switch over to either KFM or a regular Ministry Misfits channel. TikTok, you guys are going to have to go to a different platform altogether. But we will be back online on all of these channels, like TikTok and everything else, around noon. Once Kingdom on the Road is done, we're going to jump back in and keep going with some other stuff. So we're going to go ahead and bait up right here because there's a bunch of fish jumping around and everything right now, right here by us. So we're going to see if we can get something right away off the bat here. And ideally without getting stuck because we don't have a ton of the bait holder hooks that I want to use. The water level is pretty low still. We're still in a drought here, but it's enough to get done what we wanted to today. Try to hit over there without getting stuck. I saw fish jumping, but I also know there's some logs down right there. So. We're going to try and go up towards, so this is where we were at a few weeks ago, where, hey, thanks for the follow. We were out here a few weeks ago, and we had to get out and drag across a big island, and then on the way back, we ended up having to go through some rapids. So the goal is that we're going to try, ooh, something just jumped out here in front of me. We're going to try to get out towards where that island was. We're not going to go past that island. We're going to try to hit the rapids right there because we were told that apparently there's been some smallie schools sitting around in there. And then once we're done there, we'll start floating back down and then go the other direction down the river that we didn't go last time. Well, actually, the way we're floating right now, maybe we'll just float down instead. Oop, we got a bite. So we are on the Tuscarawas River in New Philadelphia, Ohio. This is a large, or a big area for smallmouth is the big thing right here. is there's a lot of smallmouth bass, and they're really nicely colored smallmouth also. Um, so we got fish jumping all around us, just nothing right in front of us. So some just jumped straight over here. If I'm talking loud, apologies. I have to have the microphone in my ear for Kingdom on the Road here soon, and so I need to just be ready instead of trying to fumble around with it later. Those of you that will join us on the secondary stream after Kingdom on the Road, so in the afternoon, I should have the mic out of my ear by then. I won't be talking nearly as weird. So this afternoon we are going to be live with the other network. So Kingdom on the Road is done through KFM Broadcasting Network. Um, that's part of why I am out on Fridays all the time. But we are also part of the Overwhelming Victory Network, which is for sports rec and fitness ministry resourcing. Um, and so we are going to be live on the OV Radio Network um, starting around noon uh, to get some recreation content going there. Oops, we might have a bite. Let's see. Nope. Felt good. There's nothing there. Something big underneath the bridge here. There are fish jumping all over the place on the other side of the bridge, so we should be able to get at least some bites over there. something right here bubbling right next to us. See if we can get. So we float on by. Oh, I think this might be a turtle. The way it's swimming. Let's see here. Alright, TikTok, we got a flash goal here. 3 new heart minis. See if we can't do that while we float through. Someone just jumped to the right of me, or left of me. Giant squirrel over there. Okay, never mind. They hung up. I had a phone call coming in, but they hung up. So something was pulling, but not. We almost lost the line. Ooh. Wow, the water's low right here. I can actually see the bottom. It wasn't this low last week. Not right here, at least. So we gotta keep our eyes peeled now. 'Cause we're low enough that we actually could be out walking at the moment. I don't think we actually need to get out. The goal was to not have to get out today. A lot of big bubbles and splashes out in front of me. Nice and shady right here. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm stuck or if I've got one on. I must be stuck. Hold up, hold up, hold up. There we go. One thing I need to work on during the winter months is try to figure out how to get my aim better while seated. My aim's pretty good standing, but seated in the kayak is where I'm discovering I have trouble. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fish took me that time. Like there was a tug, and then I tugged, and then I was stuck. Fish went underneath the rock over here. So we got a little worm. Gonna try and Ned rig it, see if we can't get something to nibble at it. Try and get rid of some of these spam messages that have come up for on the other feeds. My Twitch mod is still asleep at the moment because It's only 5 o'clock his time. So. It's a TikTok. Hopefully, I'll have the camera fixed for the next stream, to where we'll be back to where you guys are able to see the water. We got bites. Nope, we're stuck. We had bites. Felt like bites, and then it ended up being something else. All right, let's go ahead and get a new worm on. We got about 10, 15 minutes left on this stream before we switch over to Kingdom on the Road. So again, those of you that are watching on channels that are marked with the Ministry Misfits or KFM branding, we will be back live on here on these channels at 10 o'clock for the Kingdom on the Road weekly live stream Bible study, all that. We're in First Samuel still, I believe, like chapter 20, maybe 23, something like that. And that'll be going on from 10 till about noon, 11:45, somewhere in there. And then once that is done, we will be back live over on all the Misfits Outdoors channels, including over here on TikTok. And we'll be out fishing for a while this afternoon still. Oh, there's a ton of trees down right here. No wonder I got stuck. Something's swimming right over here. Something right here too. I'm stuck. And we're stuck. There's a turtle right here. We could probably even get in the net. Oh, he heard me. He swam away. And I'm stuck again. Alright, we're going to have to move back to this side where I'm not getting stuck all the time. Ooh, we're going to hit a tree. All right, we got about 5 more minutes on this stream before we start to make the transition over again. Those of you on KFM or Ministry Misfits channels are going to be able to catch the Kingdom on the Road stream right there where you are. Um, those of you that are watching on Misfits Outdoors and or TikTok, you guys are going to have to move to another location um, if you want to catch the Kingdom on the Road live stream, Bible study, all that good stuff that we do. Um, oh my goodness, my rod will not throw anymore. Um, and then we will be back live on TikTok and on all of the Misfits Outdoors channels and everything again around noon, depending on how Kingdom on the Road goes. Sometimes we're done by 11:30. Sometimes it's 11:50. Sometimes we've gone longer than that. So whenever Kingdom on the Road ends, we will be getting back live um, for some just straight up fishing type stuff. We'll also be on the Overwhelming Victory channels at that point. Something tried to eat the bait. Didn't get it though. Oh, we got a bite. Oh, I missed him. See if he comes back. I think he got the worm off. We definitely had a bite though. Yeah, he got the worm off. All right, we gotta try to get bigger worm on. There's only a little nub left on that one, so I'm not surprised. But let's try to see if we can get another bite on here before we have to close this one out. We had a big bite. There's no way it got the worm off in one bite. No. All right, so those of you over Facebook, YouTube, all that, once I get this one reeled in, we're going to be saying goodbye to you guys for a minute because we're going to be getting ready for Kingdom on the Road here. TikTok, you guys are going to wait until I actually. Oop, hang on. I'm not sure if he's on or not. Nope. drop this back down, see if it comes back. Nope. Alright, so we're going to start to end these streams out. Again, come check us out on Kingdom on the Road over on the other channels. Those of you that are on Misfits or KFM, they'll be right there where you're at. You just got to go to the other stream. Those of you on Misfits Outdoors, if you go check out the KFM or the Mr. Misfits channels, you should find them there. And so I figure if this guy's going to commit to this or not, we'll be closing up. Nope, nothing. All right. So we will catch all you guys later. TikTok, we will be back online here around noon. Misfits Outdoors channels over on the other stuff will be back around noon also. Everybody else, come check us out.